Hello there everyone, this is GoodGuyPalps and welcome to Old World, Episode 2, playing as Carthage. Alright, let's go ahead and end the year. We are on turn 23, Rival's turn. Alright, perfect. The Magonid family has converted to Carthaginian paganism. Beautiful. And we have completed the tech that we were working on. I believe it was administration. And now we need to figure out if we want to work on drama, which could be good. Husbandry, so we can make pastures, which would be great. Military drill, not really great for what we're doing. And getting monotheism or polytheism could be good. Can build unlimited shrines. Or state religion. Interesting. Let's see the tech tree. I'm leaning towards going on towards husbandry. Drama could be good. Would let us build the Odeon. I of course want to get rhetoric. I think we're going to grab husbandry for now. Just one of the basics so that we can get a plantation here. Or not a plantation, a pasture. Alright, so everything is essentially working. We can harvest the salt. Harvest the pigs. And now the scout can't really do much. And let's see. We get our caravan next turn. 6 years till husbandry's done. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and end the year. Ambassador Burko has converted to Carthaginian paganism. Great. Like father, like daughter, your majesty discovers, unfortunately, that Princess Thualith takes after her father, King Consort Farewin. Requires King Consort Farewin cowardly. Oh, great. He's a coward, and now she's cowardly. She's 11 years old, though, so... She could become cowardly, slothful, right? So -2 courage, or cunning. That'd be better. Yes. All right. So -40 opinion of loyal characters. That's not great, but whatever. All other leader opinions +20. That's good, including conspiratorial, not conspiratorial. Okay, great. All right. We now have a caravan unit who can go onto the water. At least I thought they could. Now we can make a warrior or make walls. We can also build something like the Treasury. I think that's actually kind of tempting. Our unhappiness isn't too crazy right now. +10 per year. On completion... It's permanent, we'll get +10 gold per year, right? So that's pretty... These are not permanent. So I thought they said, yeah, can conduct a caravan mission, can move on land or water. Can be sent on a caravan mission to a foreign capital. Upon safe arrival, the caravan is consumed. You receive a lump sum of money, and there's a mutual opinion boost. Interesting. Okay. We could still get more workers here. We already have the one. I think we go for either walls or treasury, and I'm going to go treasury first. We have administration, so now we can start building our treasuries. We already got one here. Get it for free as this family that owns the city. Now we could do decree. On completion, 150 gold. Hold on, that's not right. Decree, there it is. On completion +6 orders. That's not very good. These are all just repeatable. I'd say festival is the one we kind of want to lean towards. So I'm going to grab that. We could get a couple settlers just ready to go once we can start crossing the water. I believe if we look at the tech tree, navigation, we get a free, potentially get a free buying. I believe this is what we need though, right? Or no, there's an exploration that lets us start doing that. But lets our scouts go on water. Right. Okay. Let's see. Overall, we got a little small empire here, but it's growing. Here is our caravan. Now here is the Babylonian capital. Mounted. I don't know why. They must have no movement or something this turn. I guess we'll just tell them to... Century Wakefinding. Let's just say next year we'll move them. Has begun construction of the pyramids. Okay. Has to do with Princess Thuelith, improving her charisma. +1 charisma. Nice. Time passes quickly. Princess Thuelith is growing up fast and eager to learn. Good for her. How would you like her to educate her? Philosophy, giving us wisdom. I think I really like that. Rhetoric for more charisma. Tactics, not really that big of a deal. I think either commerce or philosophy. I think I want to go towards philosophy. And a court minister she can upgrade. Let's choose wisdom. Plus, we'll get 0.6 science and improves our foreign opinion. We'll take that. All right, we definitely want to work on this worker. We only need to double our stone. We could start building something like the Great Lighthouse, which would be really cool to build as Carthage. I'm confused how these caravans work. They have no actions here. We can't just go to their capital. Maybe we need a boat. Might have to look that up. Right, as the worker here, again, we could use a lot more stone. We could use more metal. I think we can't build any more shrines. We could build a granary. It requires +1 granary per cultural level. Replaces the mine if we build it where it's at. Plus 60% for adjacent farms. Okay, so we have a farm here. A farm here. We could build a granary or something like right around here. Or even right here and then build farms next to it. Actually, right here would be great. Theoretically, we could put a bunch of farms right here as it grows. In 3 years, we can put that thing there. We also would like the Oracle. Is the granary... Doesn't say if it is an urban improvement or not. Yeah, see, these are urban, this one's not. Can't build a great ziggurat, again, not enough stone. Hanging gardens, also not enough stone. Could build a mine here. It gives us a lot of bonuses because of the adjacency. Recommended here, doesn't really say. Grove, a hamlet, a mine, the Great Ziggurat. Now we could build a quarry for +5. It'd be better to build that right here though. I think we'll put another mine down. This does cost a lot of trees, though. Can get a lot of stone there. I think I'd like to get some nets in this city. Put them to sleep for now. A surprise piece of news. You receive an update from your daughter, Princess Thuelith. Academy scholars respect her, and the other students compete to befriend her. At the moment, Thuelith is thriving. At age 13, she's wise and has some charisma. Awesome. Okay, so student, now we can encourage her to focus on scholarship, giving her 1 wisdom. Seek friends, becomes affable. If that's the case... we get +1 growth per culture level, which is good when she's the leader. Leader, all cities +1 growth per culture level, +2, +1 wisdom. Giving us more science per year, which is pretty solid. I think I'm going to take that, especially since he's studying philosophy. Completed the farm here. +10 if on trade network. Now we could start building roads. They do cost 20 stone though, and we're trying to use some stone. This for adjacent pastures, yeah, that's not good. For adjacent Odeons. I'm sure there's great ways to be able to plan your cities out, but I do not know them super well. Why could this thing go away? There it is. It's recommending that, but or a mine here. Also need to come build a farm right here. And then put a granary like right there. Try and kind of try that out. Farms next to a granary. See how good it actually is. And then we'll go ahead and end the year again. Now on this little island means we don't have a ton to explore. We already hit end year, didn't we? I guess this is a new turn. Gonna harvest the pigs again. Pretty soon we'll have to move over here. Carthage finishes this in a turn. We finish the festival in 3 and the treasury in 2. Judaism founded. Okay, so the Judaism has been founded, and we get to pick a food boost. No. Forestry. Okay, so if you do the tech tree, forestry is very tempting. We need lumber big time. Now, we could buy it. We have tons of gold. That is true. So that's probably what we would have to do if we decide not to go with it. There is a temptation to grab labor force. It gives us one of these, including probably picking freedom, just because we get extra science, and then we get closer to navigation. So I think I'm going to take labor force for now. As much as I want forestry, we have enough gold that we can buy ourselves some lumber. Study rivals. During your studies, Lilith has been building a rivalry with Ildish. Writing to you, she complains that Ildish, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, always seems to be one step ahead in her practice of philosophical thought and reasoning. Thualith is at a loss at how to catch up. What will you do? She's a student. This is our daughter. This is her rival, 17, 15. Yeah, she can be ahead of you. She becomes wisdom. Take time to personally train her. She becomes wisdom and endeared to the queen, and we lose some orders. That sounds like the best option. We have plenty of civics to spend. She gains 2 wisdom, but we spend gold, so we'll pay for our tutoring. That's even better. Although endeared, what does that mean? Opinion +80. Her opinion of us is +20. That's pretty decent. I don't know why opinion helps so much. -2 legitimacy, +1 wisdom, +1 discipline. I think I'm going to take this. Give me the +2 wisdom. That'll be good for her, you know. Oh, what's those? More fish. I'd like to get there. We're going to need more lumber as well as we continue to grow. In fact, we even have enough for the hanging gardens now, or the oracle. This would give us +4 culture per year, +10 gold per religion. Free agent in all holy cities. Okay, I think I do really want to build the oracle. Now, the other option, of course, is to build something like the lighthouse, which must have been claimed because it's not showing up anymore. Can't build that. Now this would give us +2.6 citizens per year, +4 culture per year. Urban improvement ignores adjacency requirements, +2 VPs. All cities get +20% growth. That's pretty solid. Now we would need to buy some lumber. Tempting. We could also build the pasture. I kind of want to try the oracle first. Actually, is it also a wonder? What's the necropolis? Let's build the Oracle. As you're in construction on the Oracle, it must also be a wonder now that I think about it. And it sounds really cool, so we're going to do that. All right. We're getting so much gold because we're just not using orders. Let's start promoting this unit just because we can. We have a decent amount of training. We're going to want to focus on Navy in a bit, but having a one, ranged unit to defend could be good. Let's go over here and build nets. Let's add a general. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's put them back to sleep. All right, we completed the Treasury. I think focusing on the walls would be good. It will help speed up, or I guess slow down, the growth of discontent. Can move on land or water, can conduct a caravan mission. Obviously, that is not technically true because our caravan ain't doing jack shiz. Let's get the walls. Rename unit. No, that's dumb. Expand tooltip. Hold Alt Z to hide all units. Yeah, I don't want to do that. It says they should be able to move. Oh, here's the they formed another religion. That's Rome. Yeah, I keep fiddling with that dang caravan. I was hoping we could do a trade mission for fun, but doesn't seem to be working. A letter arrives by courier from Princess Thule at the Academy. Dear Dido, as part of my instruction at the Academy, my tutors have directed me to write to you. All has been going well, and I have little to complain of. I miss father at times, but I must carry on. Your daughter Thule requires Princess student. Thank you. She gets XP, I guess, so that's good. All right, so we have a farm here. I want to put another farm here. And then put in the granary there. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and just buy some. Some trees, we're going to need them. So I'm going to stock up on those a bit. And the air. Now the Princess Thule is, oh my goodness, she looks, how shall she contribute to the court? She looks a little, I guess she's growing up, but something looked weird about her. What role best suits her? Builder, an industrious planner, and taskmaster, a scholar. Having studied philosophy, and she's very wise, I believe that's the best. Can serve as governor or chancellor. Can serve as governor or spy master. Leader mission, tutor child. Inquiry in capital. Can redraw texts. Okay. Governor -1 year from archive, +3 wisdom. Can serve as governor or chancellor. Can add urban tiles. Multiple workers can build improvements. I think we're going to take scholar. All right. It is time to choose your next ambition, the future direction of Carthage. Produce 800 wood. Whoa. Desired by the builders. Okay. +80 opinion. How is our opinion, by the way? Of the families, they're all relatively positive. The traders are not. Control 6 treasuries. That would be great, but we need like 6 cities, so. Control 6 urban improvements desired by Didodian statesmen. Okay, that's tempting. Or we could just literally buy this and complete it though, right? We have to produce 800. I think we'd have to own it. No, we'd have to start building forestries pretty soon. Control 6 urban improvements. We'd have to put in a lot of improvements. Urban improvements. We're going to have like spreads borders, extends trade network. Each urban tile supports 1 citizen. Mounted. Okay. Yeah, I don't know which one's going to be best. This one would be good. I'm not sure if we can buy the wood though. Let's see, plus legitimacy. control 6 treasuries. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Now, with that ambition, how do we see our ambitions? Notable wonders. Whoa, that's quite the view. Centralization, ambition, 1 of 10. Control 3 connected cities, enact exploration. Yes, produce 800. All right, so if we are on 0 of 800. If I come over here and I hold control and buy, 0 of 800. Okay, so that might not count. Or maybe I need to wait till next turn. It probably doesn't mean we need to do forestry pretty soon and start building those. We can't get it, of course. Classic. But we can get rhetoric, which is the one we wanted, so we're going to pick that. A marriage offer. Oh, for her daughter. How old is she? Is she like 19? Okay. Marriage offer. A new marriage proposal for your daughter, Prince Thulith, has arrived from the Didonian and Henrited families. We should consider how this will affect the court. What do you suggest? Well, this is 34 and 40. Her daughter's 19, so that's... yeah. Let's see. The bold, he's a tactician. I don't really love that because we're not really got war and there's no risk of war. Now the merchant is tempting. He's cowardly though. I'm going to say no, none of these are too old. Carthage is in need of a decision regarding its labor force. Some in court support the system of slavery while others wish to keep freedom a virtue. Now if we pick slaves... plus 5 orders per year, but we increase our discontent. That's hard to manage. Freedom, we all get science. I think we're going to take freedom. And then as soon as we get this, we'll be able to go to, not that. Not that either. This, no. Yeah, I thought it was this. Yeah, all right, we'll be able to do exploration. So, it's in the year again. Queen Dido the Able yourself is now severely ill. That's not good. She's only 53. All right, so if we get forestry, we can start producing lumber. Yeah, 0 of 800. If I hold shift and buy a bit. 0 of 800. So we do have to actually produce it. That's unfortunate. And we still need more stone. I kind of want to come here and get more stone, build another quarry. That's all of our movement for now. And the year, this game's going flying by with the way we're doing. Only 3 little cities here. Dido the Just, nice. Your doctors and diviners have warned you that the end is near. Time to get your affairs in order. Okay, so Dido is going to die at age 54. That's too bad. Now, with the farms here, I think I want to build a quarry. No, not a quarry. What I'm talking about, Granary. -2 wood per year, +1 growth per year, plus 60% for adjacent farms. And I've never built one before, so it's kind of fun. Now, with our affairs in order, I believe... Princess Thulith will soon be leading at age 21. And we get rhetoric next year. The following missions are now legacies. Enact exploration. 20 years left, produce 800. Okay, that's not going to happen. And they're legacies because the leader died. Okay, so yeah, Dido unfortunately passed away. And Thulith the New is now our queen. The pyramids were completed. Yourself has died. Okay. Final experiment are tempting. Now, sovereignty is tempting. Metaphysics is tempting. We can do convert religion. High Synod. Okay. Requires ambassador archive. On completion +10. Permanent. Okay, I like that. Metaphysics would be really good. Now, she can redraw if she wants, but metaphysics is pretty darn... sounds great. Drama is still tempting. I think we're going to go metaphysics. And then hopefully get navigation on the next one. Now, let's come here. We need exploration. Scouts can move on water. Yes. +5 legitimacy. And now, is it out of order? We have plenty of orders, right? We can now move on to across the ocean. I think, let's see, we want to either go west or north first. Let's come here. Injured Babylonian. Shouts from the trees. Our men hurry towards the noise and discover an injured Babylonian lying in the dirt. His companions work frantically to treat his wounds. According to the men, their caravan was transporting goods to the nearest Babylonian city. When they were attacked by bandits, they managed to repel the attackers and save their cargo of fine wine. Babylonia contacted. So now that we've contacted, maybe we can use the caravan. Treat his wounds and escort the caravan to a destination. We lose 3 orders, but we improve the opinion. We gain gold but lose training. Kill the Babylonians and steal their wage. -20 opinion and a bunch of gold. We're going to play friendly here. Alright, let's grab our caravan now. Caravan mission to Babylon. Okay. Beautiful. Now we get our production here in Carthage. There's a lot of things we could get. A forum, treasury. We're back to level 2. It's increasing by 7. A festival could be good. Inquiry, repeatable. On completion, 80 science is pretty solid. I don't know how to really boost like our content levels, but I think a treasury makes sense. And a forum as well. Let's take a forum first. How do you see the score? Oh, we can see it right here. I think we have 4. We need 72 points. We have 4. They have 7. Okay, so hopefully we'll catch up. And we need production here. I think we'll also take the forum. And then we might need to take the festival after that. End of an era. Queen Dido the Just has died. We meet here passing with hushed voices and heavy hearts. Prepare the way for Queen Thulith the New, heir to the throne of Carthage. Long live Queen Thulith the New. At last, the time of your coronation has come. Our advisors encourage you to keep the ceremony traditional. She's only, what, 22? Wow. But you have mentioned several unconventional ideas. Which would you like us to include? Host an enormous festival. We gain Festival 2 in Carthage. That would be great. Initiate yourself into a mystery cult. We gain a bunch of science. That's tempting. Or get a bunch of culture. I kind of like gaining the free festival too. Although Inquiry 2 also would be nice. Let's take the mystery cult. Sounds fun. A new marriage proposal for your Queen Thulith the New has arrived. Oh man, so they're trying to marry us off right when we became queen. How this will affect the court. The orator, age 38, foolish. It's terrible. The bold, again. We're going to say no. We're going to just rule ourselves for a while. Choose an ambition. Choose your next ambition. Future of Carthage. Build the lighthouse. Okay, that would be... Build the lighthouse. Control 6 forums. Tempting. Control 5 siege units. That's not going to happen. So I think we're going to say build the lighthouse. That's spreads borders. Yeah, it's going to be expensive. We're going to need quite a bit of stone, but we'll get it eventually. All right, so we'll try to build the lighthouse. We'll go ahead and end the year. She's very wise, but has terrible charisma. She must be the developer. Egypt has begun construction of the Hanging Gardens. Okay. Word of the knowledge of labor force has traveled far. An emissary representing Queen Belisunu, the able of Babylonia, arrives at court, humbly requesting that we share Babylonia what we know. Share our knowledge of labor force to Babylonia and hopes they one day return the favor. Labor force can add a road, unlocks new laws. We give them that. She gains 40 XP. Or she could they could owe us a favor. Okay, we'll take the favor because I really have no idea what that means, and it could be cool. Gain some legitimacy. I like that. Now, of course, we can't settle on this continent, so I kind of just want to hop off and go get to exploring. With that, I also feel like we need... I want to make a scout. I want to make a scout here as well. and get our scouts abroad. I even want to make a scout here, I think, as well. We don't have a ton of orders, so we'll have to watch out for that. We have enough to split them up between that many scouts, I think. We get one scout up here, one scout going northwest, one going east, and then one going south. That's kind of my tentative plan right now. To build the lighthouse, we're going to need a lot more stone. You're now known as Thulith the Mason. Okay. The Great Ziggurat. Okay. Now, that is... We're going to take navigation for sure. Although forestry... Tempting. For now, let's take navigation. The court mourns. Today we grieve the death of Berko the orator, and member of the Carthaginian court. Her spirit will be venerated and her deeds will be remembered. The nation mourns. She served us well. Alright, the oracle. It is done. The oracle will stand as a testament to our people for all time, a symbol of our accomplishments today and the glories of yet to come. With this wonder, my legacy will endure. Choose a new ambassador. Alright, so we can choose Freeze the Younger. A little bit of civics and growth per city. This guy will lose his growth. This guy will just give it. I think we'll take her. Speaking of that, can we start putting in governors? No, we need garrison, which we don't have in any of these, right? Yeah. We can start building more citizens. So once we get these scouts, we might do that. Let's see. Again, more stone would be nice. We could also buy stone, right? In fact, maybe that's worth doing, and we could build a lighthouse somewhere like right here. For some reason, we can't do that. Maybe it has to be next to nets. No. Can you only build one wonder? Let's see. If we look at the available wonders... Weak pyramids, Oracle Hanging Gardens. They're building. Developing the lighthouse. Developing culture. Okay, so we need culture to get it. That's probably why. Interesting. So we need to build something that gives us more culture. We'll go there next turn and maybe get that thing that boosts the nets. Next unit is this worker here. We could also build roads. That could help. The Ishtar Gate plus 6 culture. Urban improvement ignores adjacency requirements. All cities plus 100. That's tempting. Oh, that costs 600 stone as well. We don't have that much stone. Let's build a pasture. Let's continue to explore with our scout. End the year. Hey, we did get 40, so we actually could buy that. Our troops encounter the group of traveling artisans. They say that they are a nation of Greece, has already established great civilization in distant lands, but they wish to see the world. What shall we tell them? Invite the travelers. We gain a farmer. Okay, a specialist. I like that. Tell them nothing. Becomes vigilant. Plus defense, take them captive to learn their secrets. We'll lose some opinion, but we gain a bunch of science. Let's invite them, and we'll gain the farmer specialist. We have another marriage offer. I think we might want to get another caravan as well. After this, we could do this right here. I kind of want this because it will spread to that. A lot of things to build. Marriage offer. Guys, is finally a little better. The younger. Minus 40 opinion. He's a builder. I think I'll take that. Thulith is yourself. Courage, wisdom. We get max wisdom. I think we'll take that. Just really have her focus on that. We cannot build the cool shrine. Adjacent pastures. That's not very good. We don't have any pastures here. We will get this boosted in a while. We could do a quarry. We could do a farm. if on trade network. If we did do farms, we could start getting a granary somewhere in here, which could be good. Urban improvement ignores adjacency requirements, enables acolyte. Plus 20% for adjacent pastures. Plus 20% for adjacent grove. Neither of those are great. Now the hamlet does, I think, grow our borders around it, right? However, there's no real good resources out here. I think... You know what, let's take the suggested hamlet. We haven't built one. I'm interested to see what happens. Let's move our scout forward. Mountain minerals. To have layers of unknown iridescent metal folded into the rock, the reports of the mountains shimmering in the evening sun captures the imagination of Carthage, and soon a host of interested parties are gathering to come to explore this new wonder. Which group will you favor of their explorations of the mountain? The mountain is sacred. Okay. Carthaginian paganism. Plus 20, 70 science, moving us towards navigation. Let's take that. Speaking of that, let's move our scout forward again. Let's also go to the capital. Once we complete the scout, I think we're going to want to work on a settler and see if we can start crossing the oceans with them. We might have to get something like a festival here again as well. A lot of things to build. We'll end the year. If we start exploring, we'll also get a lot more legitimacy, which should help our unhappiness. We got 600 gold. Your father has died. Intolerant. A group of curious Egyptians appear in the path ahead as if expecting our men. Removing all weapons, they place them on the ground at their feet. The leader who speaks our language expresses excitement over this momentous meeting, offering a gift of fine meat and wine. Or so they say. Okay. Our scouts will accept the gracious gesture. We get plus 20 opinion, we get some food, and we lose 2 legitimacy. We gain legitimacy. And we go to war. I think we don't really do we care about their opinion? Right? It's like it's not bad. Or we lose 2 legitimacy, though. And reduces orders per year. I think we will accept the gift and lose the 2 legitimacy. Encounter a party of Roman soldiers whipping a man bound by wrists and his ankles. The warriors accuse the man of inciting rebellion, of stalking members of the royal family, and attempting to infiltrate the treasury. However, the victim insists that he is innocent of the crimes. Follow their advice and move along. We become cruel. They like us. Rome is still alive, huh? And Rome minus new court minister. Fight them for the possession of the prisoner. The court minister. Interesting. Minus 40 opinion. I think we'll just say okay. Despite his noble position, King Rabi has always enjoyed gardening and growing food for the royal family. Now he asks for a space of his own to tend. We lose some gold. Okay, farms and pastures have a ton of output. Yeah, we're taking that for sure. All right. And we need more culture. So we do want to build this. It's going to help this future grove. Let's build the shrine here. It will eventually be good. We complete that next year. We get a bunch of scouts next year as well. This looks like just a mountain. Can't harvest the ore. We're too far away. But this might be a place where we can settle. An unclaimed island. I think that will be the key. To get these unclaimed island, the merchant has died. Let's go ahead and view the tech tree. Because she's wise, we get so many of these cards. Now I do want forestry, which I'm going to mark that. So we get that next turn. Coinage could be good. We could get markets. Trade network. And I think we're going to go ahead and take drama. Before I move that scout, let's take a look here. We now have quite a few finished scouts. Going into the open water. The Sea People. Your scouts report seeing signs of devastation on the coast by the Carpathian Sea. The ruins of what once may be a settlement stand empty and abandoned, left to the birds and weather. Relief on the walls of the ruins show a ferocious battle as an unknown force attacks from the sea, leaving devastation in their wake. No names are given for the attackers. Who were these mysterious people, and could they still be out across the waters? We will take the seas ourselves. Gain a bireme. Study the artwork. Ooh, we gain a bunch of culture. We could get to building the lighthouse. I don't know what I just clicked. So that sucks. That was a misclick. I wish there was an undo button. Because that was... I'm going to have to go back and watch what I just did. It happens though, right? Alright, let's take this scout. Woodcutting tribe. Tremendous. We're going to accept the wood because we don't really care for war at the moment. We just want to explore peacefully. Though conquering them could be beneficial. Before we use all our orders, let's go build the great lighthouse here. We need 600 stone, so we're going to hold control here. Get to 600 and start working on the lighthouse. We're going to... Didn't we have another builder that needed to be moved? No, not yet. Not yet. All three are busy. We did have this scout, though. And here are some barbs. Okay, so this could be a city site, though. Need some legitimacy. We definitely want to claim that next turn. We also could probably harvest this stone. Now, if this is a city site, that is phenomenal, and we'll get our next... We're going to need upgrades to terrain. Is it a... I would love to get this. I would have loved to get the free bireme. Lots of things to build in the capital, unfortunately. Almost too many things. And right now we're getting forum. It's pretty good, but we're getting a festival here. Use training to build military units. Okay, so we can't boost it though, unfortunately. I think that's the order we want to go in. We are going to need some type of military though, in order to come in here and fight some of these barbarians and then claim the land. If we're going to build a settler here next, I think we're going to need a warrior. 8 years, that's brutal. Alright, court mourns. Merchant guy died, served us well. Okay. Colonization or serfdom. The nation must grow. Colonization. Can buy tiles, movement bonus along a neutral river. Serfdom, all seas, farms, pasture. Let's take expand. We're going to start colonizing, so I think that makes sense. There's more Scythians. There's the end of that continent. And the year. Alright, barbarians, that's enough of your brutal ways. Seashore find. While exploring a remote stretch of the seashore, we discover a curious shell scattered among the shallows. This shell, when ground into powder, produces a pleasant purple dye that is perfect for fabrics. This is a significant scientific discovery. Get some science, gain triumph. Ooh, what's that? Okay, 2 training per year. Not bad. Gold. Let's take the science. Now, with that, did we complete that? I think so. Oh, a free bireme. Okay, I think we're going to take that, to be honest. Let's go explore south. Let's research the free bioreme, because that's worth it. We've been thinking about building one. We can get rid of this. We need that settler there, and I think we need a settler here. To be fair, we don't know if we can actually cross with settlers yet. I'm assuming we can if we get a boat. Trade offer. Court merchants have arrived in Babylonia with an offer of trade. From Babylonia with an offer of trade. They believe our nations would grow and prosper from improved trade relations. Orders for food. How about food for thought? Okay, so trade from, we gain food, or we gain food. We lose orders, but we gain food. We gain food and lose science. For now, no. Neither of those trades are very good. As iron sharpens iron. Over obscurities, you have found yourself drawn to King Consort Rabbi. Your shared interest in the act of carrying one's self as befits their station in life proves to be appropriate ground for dignified friendship. How shall you develop this relationship? Are we married to him? We should act with appropriately always. We get +1 charisma. Now his favorite Queen Thulith. I will place them in my confidence and bind them to me. I think I'm going to take the charisma. The explorer, beautiful. We've mountain fighting. There's always a path. Becomes pathfinder. Ooh, their camps and nets giving us more output would be solid. Becomes herbalist. Becomes highlander. Let's take the herbs and nets because you have a lot of nets. That's the end of that continent, little island there. Next unit. Make sure our builders are all busy. The lighthouse is going to take forever. We're going to have to start getting things like barracks and stuff to improve our orders as well. This appears to be the edge of the map. Since that scout's going to come down south, let's move. This guy's already moved. Religious carvings. Walking among the ruins, your explorers are struck by the carved remnants of what looks like distinctly Jewish religious art. The site has clearly been abandoned for a long time, since before Judaism was known. Is this a mere coincidence or something much more than that? Great question. It must have come from a precursor of Judaism in the region. +1 wisdom. Whoa, that'd be pretty solid. +1 charisma. +20 culture. But we get Judaism in our carver. We get a bunch of stone. The culture is tempting, but I don't know if I want to spread Judaism to our cities. Let's take the wisdom. I like the wisdom. Harvest the silver. We definitely are going to want to conquer this place. To do that, we're going to need a settler and some warriors. All right, it was like slow for a while. Now it's just moving so fast. It's great. Paid function. The citizens of Carthago Nova trust in our justice and leadership. As a result, city leaders wish to strengthen the legal system and encourage more people to participate in the judicial process. They are considering the formation of a misthorpia, okay? A paid function that provides jurors with a salary. Such a position could be costly, but it would make Carthago Nova's court second to none. All right, so we could do that. We gain Mistophoria, giving us more of awesome stuff, actually, but it costs a little bit per turn, which isn't bad. Require a mandatory service. We gain a bunch of orders. Let's take this. Baron. Since you and your spouse have borne no children, to be your heirs, you seek the counsel of your courtiers, wise men, and religious leaders. Your line must continue. We offer a sacrifice. Take fertile servant to bear children. We have an illegitimate child. peace. We'll try that, see what happens. Let's see, workers still busy. We do have a slinger. If we get a warrior, we get a free bioream in a turn. I wonder if they can damage from up north. That's the order I want, I think. A haughty barbarian warlord strides into court demanding an audience. She declares that the Gauls will permit you to befriend them, but only if you recognize their superiority. -1 legitimacy, peace, Gauls, war. I don't think they can do much with for us, so... like, they're just chilling over here. Comet sighted, it's an omen. A fascinating observation gives us the free bioream. Let's take the legitimacy, actually, I think, now. We also are going to want to conquer these guys. We're going to have to start building some type of military now, so that we can start conquering these islands. We probably could have done that earlier, but it's not too big of a deal. Alright. Still forever. Free bioream next turn. This is pretty far up north. Looks like another city site though. More Scythians. Another little event here. Haunted Quarry. Examine the quarry to figure out how it was made. We gain 20 discontent, but we gain a stone cutter. Ooh, specialist. 40 discontent. Leave this ill-fated place. -2 wisdom. No, we're not doing that. We're going to take the stone cutter. Now here's where we were at the Scythians. This is the place that's near us. We're going to harvest the citrus. Gain some legitimacy. Move up onto this hill. Survivors. This village has only recently been sacked, and we discovered a band of survivors huddled in its ruins. These destitute refugees seem eager to abandon the wreckage of their old lives and join our nation, but they are strangers to our culture. What will you do with them? Invite them to resettle, begin a worker, or a scout. We're going to gain the worker, I think. Ugh, of course the workers. It makes sense that it spawns there, but come on. We can't even make them cross water. That makes me think we're not going to be able to... In fact, we can't cross right there. Maybe with the free bioream we can cart people over. That's what I'm hoping. Lots of Scythians up here, so a war with them is going to be pretty brutal. But we do have some great city spots if we can conquer them. Same thing with the Gauls, it looks like. Let's end the year. We're going to get attacked here for sure. For sure. Ouch. Oh, man, he got wrecked. We're ill? We're only 30. All right. Now, let's view the tech tree. Because coinage could be cool. Cartography could be cool, getting the trireme. Can harvest resource, has, what's a Zoc? A unit extra zone of control over all adjacent tiles, okay. Oh, they can harvest resource, the bioream, cool. I'm tempted to get phalanx so we can get spearmen. Military drill is really tempting. We can get rally troops, but we can also start building the barracks, which improve our training per year and moves us towards steel, where we can get axemen. Of course, we want forestry, which we didn't draw, right? No, of course not. Spoked wheel. Okay, maybe we do want that, actually. Where is that? That's tempting. We get cavalry. Legal code would be good. We do have metaphysics. Let's take the phalanx so we can move towards citizenship as well. Alright, so we obviously need to get this scout the heck out of Dodge. They might take a shot there, I just realized, so he might die. But if that's the case, we've seen a lot. Right, let's add a general. Hold on, can this unit... No. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna... We put our queen as our general. Discover the Indian Ocean. Fun. And then we also might start promote them next turn and start moving them around. All right, now this worker, or this scout, we bring this way. Actually, don't we still have some, don't we have workers that are available now? Yes, we do. Let's build a quarry. Not that worker. We have another one here. No, he does. He's still working. Okay. Working on a fisher. That worker is going to be busy for forever. Okay. Next unit, here he is. Oh, there we go. And we'll harvest the sorghum. Give us some food. Ancient temple. During construction, Carthago laborers unearth an ancient temple beneath the site. All work pauses until a decision is made about what to do. Strong culture event. Send devotees to tend it. We gain an acolyte. That'd be really good. Tear it apart for material. Let's send devotees to tend it. Beautiful. 10 the year. Did they die? They're still alive. Somehow. Scouting with a worker unit. Alright, here is our scout continuing to explore. More Scythians. This is some big... It's a big continent, though, that we could conquer. There may only be mountains up there. Now, here we go. After anchoring, land units can move through water tiles within the anchored unit's movement range. What? Okay, so anchor. Or wait till we get like a spearman. We'll get the spearman soon here. So, after anchoring, land units can move through water tiles within the anchored unit's movement range. If we come here, we can anchor. And then this unit can move. Maybe not. We'll try it next turn. And deer. We have 11 years left of this. All right, if we buy... That didn't go up to 50, that's what I was watching. I swear it worked last time, but... All right, so now they can cross. What? Alright, how do we speed these soldiers up? Plus 13 discontent, that's not good. Alright, so this completed that thing. We're still don't have enough stone to, of course, build the Ishtar Gate. We could do this, enables Acolyte for adjacent pastures. We need land consolidation still. I think a farm here would be great because it's next to the granary. I'm just gonna bring our worker here to like hang out. We're not gonna get any ranged units for a while, so I think bringing this guy here for a while is good until we get our melee units in a legit army. Because we're going to need probably 3 or 4 melee units to actually come in here and take this out. Well, maybe not take this out, but then to win the war with the Scythians. Because we're going to go to war and start settling this. We're also going to want some units to come conquer the Gauls and settle that as well. So lots and lots to do for sure. Also would like to clear this and settle it. There's just a lot we want to do. I think, to be honest, I think it might be worth getting some warriors first. Ooh, level 3 though. It takes forever to build this though. We'll continue to work on the settler until next year, and then we'll start building the spearmen here. So we can use spearmen to clear this out. What about this guy? Did we already move him? No, we did not. Right, so there's this area to come settle around there. 1 order left. Okay. Opinion there is pretty solid. King of Fisher, we just have so much to build, and the 3-city limit right now is brutal. Luckily, the AI is probably in a similar position. We're at war with the Gauls. I wonder if you ever can make peace. Abdicate throne. Divorce. Okay, that's... Yeah, make truce. So you cannot conduct diplomacy for 2 years. Alright, so I think this has been a phenomenal episode. It's been really exciting. We're finally exploring the whole world, getting resources, figuring out where we're going to settle. Now we just need troops to do it. I don't know if we can use this boat to get land units across, essentially. I think we don't want the queen as the general of the boat. I think we're going to move her to be the general of this warrior, or of the phalanx unit, the spearman unit, when we get them. And then we'll use 1 or 2 spearmen to take these guys out and get a settler there. I think that's the plan. So we're gonna have some mines. There's a lot of fun stuff up here. Lots of resources. We're gonna have a fun time clearing this out. So thanks for watching, everybody. This has been a really fun episode. Really looking forward to the next one. Can't wait for it, in fact. So yeah, wow, this has been fun. I'm really loving the game. Let me know what you think about it. And thanks for being here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next episode.